Right, here are the playoff standings in the NFC. Cardinals still in first place, Packers in second at just a game behind. The Bucs in third place, and the Cowboys lead the NFC East for now at 7-4. All right, so we just mentioned Tom Brady. I think he opened the floodgates in what is now in the league becoming more and more like the NBA, where the star quarterbacks are going to go from team to team and sort of bounce around and carve out their best situation. Tom Brady did at the end of his career. We get the feeling Russell Wilson's about to do it in the middle of his career. Aaron Rodgers is about it. So let's talk about this coming up. Let's start to look at it. Aaron Rodgers, where do you think he's headed? Do you think there's a chance for it to be salvaged in Green Bay?
I think he's going to stay in Green Bay because I think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I think this is the best team that he's been a part of. I think the defense is really, really good, and they're without their two best players right now, Jair Alexander and Zadarius Smith. The offense is as balanced as he's ever had it. I think the plan was that this was going to be his last year, but I think the combination of how good that team is right now, how good the situation he's in is, and the lack of development from Jordan Love opens the door for him to come back.
If he goes somewhere, because I think he wants out, know, and I think he's going to force his way out. Give me the team.
Denver, and I think Denver's so focused on it, they could wind up hiring the Packers offensive coordinator, Nathaniel Hackett, to try to expedite it. I think everything that Denver's done over the course of the last year has been to try to create a good situation to attract a veteran quarterback, and I think their target is Aaron Rodgers.
I just want to be clear. Let's say you said they're going to win the Super Bowl. I agree with you. They were my preseason Super Bowl pick as well. But if they don't win the Super Bowl and he's happy, does he go back there, or is it Super Bowl or bust for Aaron Rodgers? The only way he returns is if they win the championship.
He's still miserable. He was insinuating today that the Packers assistant coaches.
Miserable, though.
No, he is, but he was insinuating today the Packers coaches are leaking injury information.
Right, which I think is sort of who he is. I mean, I just think that you're always going to be dealing with this, and I don't think you're ever going to have a truly happy quarterback. But I think Matt LaFleur might be the coach of the year for how he's handled this. I mean, being able to kind of bridge the divide between the front office and the quarterback and play both sides and just manage that situation, I think he's done a great job.
Somebody needs to fact check Aaron Rodgers, because he's convinced that, hey, everybody's against him. He's, with the whole thing, the cancel culture. So, you know what? It's no cancel culture. Guess what? Guess what's going to happen, Aaron? You continue to play like this, you're going to win the Super Bowl. You're going to win the Super Bowl, and you'll win the MVP. The people that you think are against you are going to vote for you to be the MVP of the league. Right now, he's my MVP.
Russell Wilson.
I think he's gone.
And
I think there's a good chance as a team like the Giants, the Browns, some team that we weren't thinking about last offseason. What I was told, the way he views this is the launch of the second half of his career, and it's not just for him about team performance. He's also concerned about becoming a yellow jacket guy. And so he wants to go to a place that's going to maximize him. The Giants, the Browns, one of these teams that I think has a win-now roster.
I thought he wants a media market, sorry to cut you off. Isn't his wife someone fancy, and don't they want to be in some place that matters? And so that ain't Cleveland.
New York. New York. But I mean, Cleveland will be the type of place you could go and say, okay, if they add a couple people, that could be a really good situation for me individually. I think it's got to be one or the other. A place where he feels like he can put up huge numbers and get all pros and build a Hall of Fame resume, or going to a place that's got platform.
Same division. There's a really good quarterback getting hot there in the NFC West. Hey, it's Jimmy Garoppolo with the San Francisco 49ers. I know they drafted, they gave a lot of capital to get Trey Lance. But do you think Jimmy Garoppolo can stay maybe one more season in San Francisco?
I think he's gone.
Gone, huh?
I mean, I just don't
But he's probably increased his market value a little bit.
I think he has. The problem is his money is still high. I think the future for Jimmy Garoppolo is going to some place that's probably drafting a quarterback, right? Like some team that's it's like bringing in Mike Glennon before you draft Mitch Trubisky. I think that's Jimmy's next step. Is Jimmy's going to go to a place in the offseason that is planning to draft a quarterback, and he becomes the stopgap / mentor type, same way he has been this year in San Francisco with Trey Lance.
Quickly, give me a good spot for Baker Mayfield then.
New Orleans. And I think that this one's interesting because I don't know the Saints cap-wise can really handle bringing in a Deshaun Watson or a Russell Wilson. And I don't know if they're in this position where they want to go all out with somebody. If you look at Baker Mayfield's first 4 years, it's really not that different than Drew Brees' first 4 years in San Diego. Sean Payton really liked Baker Mayfield coming out. To me, it's like a good reclamation project. You don't know what you got with Jameis is hurt, so do you bring him back? Taysom Hill's not a quarterback. I look at it like Baker Mayfield's the type of reclamation project where he can look at Baker and say, I see some Drew Brees in his game.
Is it good? I mean, is Baker Mayfield how would you classify him? I know he's above average based on the numbers. But
if you put him in the right place,
very good.
I don't think
Can he be great?
I don't think he works for everybody. That's the thing. Like I think, and to be honest, like I think Drew Brees went to the perfect situation. Like I don't think Drew would have been that good everywhere else, right? But he found the perfect marriage, and I think Baker in the right situation can be really, really good. He's got elite accuracy. He can see it a little faster, but I think he plays relatively fast. He's got good sense for good spatial awareness. I think in the right situation, he'd be really good, but he's not the type of quarterback that's going to just win wherever you put him.